escorted by Anaya Waller. Kathleen Bennett dedicated more than 30 years to Fort Wayne Community Schools, beginning in maintenance and operations before rising to foreman of custodial operations in 2010. At Wayne High School, she worked closely with administrators and athletic staff to maintain a safe, welcoming, and first-class environment for students and athletic programs. Her pride in Wayne and unwavering commitment to excellence earned her induction into the Wayne Athletic Hall of Fame. Kathleen Bennett. Coach Leon DeTurp, escorted by Haley Browning. Lee DeTurp led Wayne baseball for 12 seasons as head coach, compiling a 165, 117 to -3 record, 4 sectional championships, and 1 regional title. He also spent 15 years as assistant coach and more than 3 decades as an educator. His career extended beyond Wayne's collegiate coaching, athletic administration, and international baseball mission work, reflecting a lifelong commitment to education, athletics, and service. Mr. Lee DeTurp. Athlete Dion Powers, escorted by Smith Rawls. Dion earned first-team All-Area and All-Conference honors at Wayne and developed into a standout defensive back at Davenport University. He became a defensive leader, earning second-team All-GLIAC recognition and finishing among his team's leaders in tackles and interceptions. Dion Powers. Dion Powers, escorted by Ananya Austin. Keon was an all-state and multi-time all-conference football player at Wayne High, who continued his success at Davenport University. A versatile offensive weapon and return specialist. He earned all GLIAC and all academic honors while developing multiple game-changing performances throughout his career. Keon Powers. Wilford Scooter Rouse, escorted by Samara Ho. Wilford Scooter Rouse was a cornerstone of Wayne's historic track and field success, contributing to the school's first boys track state title champion team, a state champion hurdler and national record holder. He later competed collegiately and remained deeply committed to community service and leadership in Fort Wayne. Wilford Scooter Rouse. Athlete Deborah Fox Fry, escorted by Bria Martin. Deborah Fox Fry was a multi-sport student athlete, co-captain and leader at Wayne High School. She earned sectional and regional championship and received the prestigious ISSA Mental Attitude Award. Deborah later dedicated 30 years to Fort Wayne Community Schools as a physical educator, teacher, and coach, earning statewide recognition for excellence in education. Deborah Fox Fry. Athlete Darius Young, Darius Alexander, escorted by Bria Klein Robnett. Darius was a 3-sport standout at Wayne High School, earning several All-SAC honors. He started at the University of Toledo, earned multiple All-MAC honors, and was selected in the 3rd round of the 2025 NFL Draft by the New York Giants. Exemplifying excellence on and off the field, Darius Alexander. Athlete Craig Young, escorted by Haley Greer. Craig Young has started Wayne in basketball, track, and football. He was a 3-time state qualifier in track and field and was a 2018 Northeast Indiana Football Player of the Year. He continued his football career at Ohio State and the University of Kansas. He emerged as a defensive leader at the collegiate level and earned opportunities with multiple NFL organizations. Craig Young. Let's give all of these inductees a big round of applause.
I can hear both of you. So
Check.
I can hear you as well, so.
We got everybody. Let's go.
ELE, baby. Let's go.
That works.
All right, for those of you watching on HSA TV, we're having way too much fun here. We will join you coming up in 3 minutes.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
From Wayne High School, we welcome you inside another SAC Friday night here at the home of the Generals, as it's the Northrop Bruins taking on the Wayne Generals. And yes, we're coming out. Tonight's game is sponsored by the Big Eyed Fish Bar and Grill. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment only at the Big Eyed Fish. By Tom Steele Tire, 2 locations best to serve you off North Clinton and West Jefferson. Visit them online at TomSteeleTire.com. By Ottweiler Contracting, from the build on Weller Contracting has you covered. Visit them online at OttweilerContracting.com. By Summit Volleyball, training and building the highest quality volleyball players from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. By Jolly Law Firm, the area's premier criminal defense firm. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the best defense. By Siaka Cleaning and Restoration. Quality work, responsive service, and a commitment to people. That's what they're about at Siakas.com. By the University of St. Francis and their online degree programs. Visit them online at online.sf.edu today. By TJW Industrial, the leaders in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit them online at tjwindustrial.com today. By the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with the affiliated district council unions and local unions of Indiana. We are LIUNA. You can earn your edge this season thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program. It's designed to maximize your flexibility and maintain your athleticism. Visit them online at parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge. And by Always 100 Academy Drills and Skills, just $10. That's all it takes for children pre-K through 12th grade. 5:30 to 6:30 on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. $10. That's all it takes to help you develop dribbling, passing, shooting, defense, and more over at PSM Fieldhouse. And brought to you by the fine folks at Summit City Sports. Be sure to follow us on X, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, we think we've got a great one here tonight, and it could be up to one team's prerogative to decide if they want to continue to get in SAC play, as it's the Northrop Bruins taking on the Wayne Generals. And good evening to you. This might be the first time we've ever done this here on Summit City Sports, but we're going to do it anyway. 3-man crew with you: Joe Northern, Eli Lawrence, Caden Lender. Again, in an all-important matchup of a result that just happened not too long ago, with Northside getting the win over Homestead. All of a sudden, the SAC has opened up, and for these Wayne Generals now, they have an opportunity to slide right into that first place spot. Eli, what do they need to do to try to continue to move forward?
Well, it starts with LaShawn Green, the senior point guard. He's been so important for this team. Last time I was out here, they came out against Northside, and shot after shot after shot was falling for this man. If he gets going early, Northrop's going to have a huge problem on their hands, but it doesn't stop there. You've got the Eldridge boys in Tyree and Javante. Both of them are going to make a major impact on the offensive and defensive side of the basketball. Tyree is their leading scorer at 16 points per game. He's a 53% shooter from the field and averages 6 boards. Javante is their leader in boards with 7.3 a night. It's going to be really interesting to see what they've got in store for the Bruins. As they're in the driver's seat now, they can control their destiny as they try and capture a 4th straight SAC title.
And again, one title that could be seen more unexpected than the rest, especially knowing how things have gone to this point. Meanwhile, for the Northrop Bruins, they come in on a little little bit of a streak they don't want to be on, that you're up and you're down. You're up and you're down. They're 3-3 in their last 6, putting them at a record of 5-10. And again, with some games a little bit closer than others that they wish that would have gone the other way. But this Bruin team, Caden, however, has a lot of good momentum going in their direction, too. It's just trying to find momentum has been the key for them.
Well, it all starts up front with Donloe Reese. He's been their ultimate scorer all season long, continuing to get it done on the defensive side, averaging 13.9 points a game. And Northrop's just got to be able to shoot the ball tonight against this Wayne team. Wayne has the height advantage over them. Uriah Williams is going to be a tough presence down low, but if you're able to stop him down low and able to get the high percentage shot, Northrop has a chance in this game, and this is huge for the SAC as a bunch of SAC teams here tonight going at it in the SAC conference. But Northrop's going to have the chance tonight to make a play happen. They're going to have to shoot the ball efficient, get the board, play some good defense, and we got ourselves here a game tonight at Wayne High School.
Northrop at the bottom of the table, but they would love nothing more than trying to derail everyone off their tracks as the Generals now with an opportunity to try to move forward into first place. Meanwhile, other games going on tonight, as we mentioned too earlier this evening, Homestead losing their 3rd straight to Homestead, which also, too, keep in mind, is one of the more surprising finishes that I think we've seen, again, with Homestead dropping 3 in a row. Now, all of a sudden, makes things a little more open at the top of the table. 72-59, the final in that one. However, other games coming up tonight, we'll keep you updated as scores progress. Carroll is at Southside, a Southside team you got to keep an eye on, too, that could be at that top of the table. Bishop Dwenger taking on Bishop Lurs. That will also be a game, and Concordia and Snyder also a game that'll be in progress, if not already in progress. We had a little bit of a delayed start tonight due to the Hall of Fame ceremonies, and of course, congratulations to all of the Wayne Hall of Famers. Darius Alexander being inducted, great NFL tackle included, and also the 1986 Wayne volleyball team, and just an array of contributors that have contributed to this program. Will it continue? We shall see as we continue here tonight, as they are trying to get the fight song going, but being interrupted by TikTok ads and then some. Nonetheless, it's Friday night in the SAC. We're glad you're with us here on SummitCitySports.com. Back in a moment.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
We welcome you back inside Wayne High School, about to get underway between these two teams as the Generals coming in 8-5, trying to go for their fourth consecutive SAC title, and now something that has clearly opened up thanks to the Northside victory earlier this evening. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and introduce the starting lineups. First, for the Northrop Bruins, they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the board. Number 1, Anthony Barnes, a 6'6" junior forward, I should say. Number 2, Isaiah Harris, a 5'9" junior guard. Number 3, Jackson Robinson, a 5'9" junior guard. Number 4, Miles Scott, one of 2 starting seniors for Coach Shane Merriman and company, 6'3" senior forward. And number 5, Donald A. Reese Jr., and one of the more dynamic players you'll see, 6'1" senior guard wearing number 5. for the Northrop Bruins. Again, they come in at 5-10 on the season, looking to try to play spoiler for the Wayne Generals as a team that's trying to go for their 4th consecutive SAC title. So they have one of the more electric starting lineups. They're also going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the board, led by number 1, LaShawn Green, a 6'2 senior guard. Number 2, Everett Atkinson, a 6-foot sophomore guard. Number 3, Tyree Eldridge, a 6'2 junior guard. The forward, or the center we should say, man in the middle, the big fella, Uriah Williams, coming in at 6'8". And Javante Eldridge coming in at 6'6", the senior or sophomore forward for this Wayne team, led by Anthony Brewer.
Sophomore, 6'6" forward.
It's going to make our life really easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, both sides.
Yes, a rarity where you do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on both sides of the board.
Scott Stiles and David Herendeen.
David Herendeen, Scott Stiles, your officials here tonight. Again, a later start time thanks to the Hall of Fame ceremonies here this evening, but within good reason. But a great crowd continuing to pile in at negative temperatures here in the 260. Really negative temperatures no matter where you are across the Midwest here tonight. But we're glad you are with us. Where else would you rather be? Right here, right now, as it will be Barnes and Williams able to tip it off against each other. And we're underway as Northrop, wasting no time, able to get this one crossed up. Rebound back in the hands of the Generals, and here comes Green. Taking up to Atkinson. You got to think they're going to go early with a little man-to-man moving forward.
We get to watch all the athletes shine all across the board as now we got an early foul inside.
And a quick foul inside going to be picked up against Wayne. We'll look to see officially who against. It'll be number 3, Tyree Eldridge. So that'll be his first.
The physicality from the Wayne defense is going to be a huge story tonight for Northrop, that they're going to want to stay in this game, and foul trouble is also going to play a huge factor in this one.
In the hands of Scott now. Scott now able to get it back over to Robinson. Robinson looking right side, taken away from the Generals. Now quick give and go again over to Eldridge. Eldridge can't get it to go. Rebound back in the hands of the Bruins. Quick 2-on-1. Again, physicality going to be pressure. Eventually pops up out. And out of play, going to be last deflected by Wayne.
Like a pinball out there going off everybody.
Wonder if he hit the bonus on top of that too.
You had to.
It goes back to Robinson again on the inside. Right side arc, connects back over to Reese. Reese able to set this up top. Backs over to Scott. Scott again, trying to get past the pressure of Uriah Williams. Set it again, left side of the arc. Again, no shot clock, no problem. Quick penetration inside, can't get it off the arc, deflected away, going to go back to the Generals. So a quick handoff off the hands of Miles Scott, going to send it back to Wayne. And 0-0 our score in the first 107, the first 6-7 seconds, we should say, here in this one.
Physical basketball. That's what it is so far.
Inside now. Chance again upcoming for Williams. Williams looks to keep it in, but again, the push and that pressure coming in from Miles Scott. I like how he was able just to try to find that away a little bit for him.
Yeah, just both sides early, you're seeing it. Heavy ball pressure, you're forcing the guards to be uncomfortable earlier. That time, you're down inside with Williams.
As they quickly cross the timeline, able to get back in the hands of Harris. Harris again, inside pressure. Looks to settle it back up top, goes over to Scott. Again, Wayne still sticking to a little bit of a man-to-man pressure, but eventually able to take it away. Here comes Eldridge. Eldridge trying to chase it inside. Cross-court pass, gets over to Atkinson. Atkinson jumper, hits it up and in.
Boom, a little nylon, and we're on the board.
So a quick 3 on the board for the Generals, and just like that, you have yourselves a 3-0 affair, an advantage of Wayne.
You know Wayne's going to want to go inside, but they're able to shoot the ball as well at a high point percentage, and Northrop's answer right back.
So 2 quick 3s immediately on the board. And you have to think it could be one of those, it could be a long night of shooting between these two teams, but it could be a chess match. Here's a quick pressure up inside, no good off the hands of Atkinson. Quickly taken back by the Bruins. Inside pass up and in for Reese Jr.
Both players inside right there, slowing down the pace. Fortunately for the Bruins, it was Reese getting on the board.
Chance again moving forward. Again, apologize for the big bug on the screen. We have that fixed. Pressure down, up, coming inside. Can't get it to go. A block in. Now another opportunity. This one lobbed up on the board and quickly inside for number 3 in Jackson Robinson. So we take a look at that again one more time. Powered by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. As again, you could see the pressure coming in from Robinson in the meantime. Able to find the pressure up, able to lay it up in top. But again, already a 7-3 affair. This is exactly what we thought we were going to expect tonight.
High motor basketball so far from both teams. If they're just able to slow it down just a little bit, find the right groove of the offense. I don't think both teams have settled in quite yet. That's what the timeout's for. Find the thing that works for you. And then if you're Wayne, try to come back into this one down 7-3. But both teams have had a great start so far. See what is more to come.
Yeah, Wayne's just kind of waiting to get their shots falling. I think it's really important that this Northrop team got on the board first and grabbed that early lead, because when you looked at it on paper and you at least looked at the numbers and records, you figured Wayne was going to have the advantage. So important to play from in front rather than chasing from behind.
Inbounds pass now upcoming for Atkinson. Atkinson looking to resettle it once more. Gets over to Green and to reset the opportunity. 4:51 remaining here in the opening quarter. 7-3 advantage of the Bruins. Chance again, push in the inside. That's going to be blocked away. But a whistle going to be picked up in time for Scott. I wonder if he had a little bit of a hand on that shoulder. It looks like that from our vantage point.
It's so tough to tell. And unless you're down there right with the angle, we don't really know. I'm going to assume they got it right there. They're crying over on this side, but on the other side, they're like, hey.
They're cool as a cucumber right now. His first shot up and off the mark for LaShawn Green. And again, Green on the season, second leading point scorer for the Generals, 14.6 per game, we should say. This is able to get this one up and in. It's back down to a one-possession game, 7-4, 4:35 remaining here in the opening quarter. Chance again upcoming for Scott. Picked away now again by the Generals. Push away, 2-on-1 pressure. No problem for Tyree Eldridge.
They're just so physical down in the paint. Able to come off with a fast break down the other way, and just too easy for Tyree Eldridge.
Eldridge able to find the opportunity, lead back to 1. As the Generals now look to try to continue the run. This one going to be off the mark again from Barnes. Now another push again coming in from Green. Green trying to take it up on his own. Shot up, can't get it. 2-on-1 pressure, able to get this one up and in.
Big man using the big frame. Give him his first 2.
Javante Eldridge gets it on the board, and the Generals now on a quick 5-0 run with 3:50 remaining here in the first quarter, 8-7 the advantage. Here come the Bruins again once more. Here's Harris, a long triple, can't get it to go. Offensive board now from Robinson. Robinson able to reset, now finds Scott. Scott deflected away from the hands of Atkinson.
Yeah, Northrop's not going to want to go inside all night long. You got Uriah Williams. You just got big guys down there. That's going to force them to shoot the corner 3 or the 3 up top. Great defense, and size is winning this game one.
It has been a tale of size so far here tonight. Will it continue? 1-point game advantage of Wayne. 3:28 remaining here in the opening quarter. Take it up top again once more to Reese. Reese spits it back over to Robinson. Robinson able to jumper from the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Rebound back in the hands of Eldridge, but quickly taken away by the Bruins. Nice pickup now from Scott, trying to reset it again. They go back to Barnes. Spits it out over to Reese. Reese again up top. Jumper from the free throw line. Can't get it. Rebound back in the hands of the Generals and the hands of Eldridge, and they look to reset it again once more, not wasting too much time in the meantime. Here's Atkinson again. Atkinson looks, 3-on-1 pressure. Could not find the open lane. Eldridge cleans it up in the interim. 7 consecutive points of the Generals as Northrop will stop to take a timeout. And we'll take it with them, 10-7. Advantage away. Back in a moment. This is Indiana High School basketball on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Who are we coming out?
And we welcome you back inside. 10-7 the advantage. Joe Northern, Eli Lawrence, Caden Lender. Again, exactly as anticipated. It was really a really physical game, but the Generals on a quick 7-0 start.
Yeah, and I think it was really effective for them coming out of that timeout. They saw themselves down 7-3, and then they regrouped. Coach Brewer does what he does best and just helps get these boys in the right position. It's why they've been able to be so successful in conference over the last several years.
Meanwhile, the Bruins, again, trying to play spoiler and at least get themselves back into competition. Keep in mind, there's still 4 weeks left of SAC play, mind you, as the quick jumper on the way, up and in time for Anthony Barnes.
Just using that size to his advantage and just made that one look too easy.
He's got 5 of the 9 on the board for the Bruins as they trail by 1. Inside pressure coming in once more. They go back in the hands of Atkinson. Atkinson sets up over to Green. Green looks left side, can't get it to go. Rebound back in the hands of the Bruins, and it really feels like the Bruins have done a better job getting the quick boards better than the Generals so far here in the first.
Yeah, just like you said, quick to the basketball and firmly taking control.
Nice block again up front coming from the hands of Eldridge, but eventually picked away back off the tip. No backcourt, they say play on.
Smart play there from the Northrop guards.
Robinson now able to look on the right side. Spits it out over to Scott. Scott continuing to keep it right. 4 on 4. Williams on Scott, we should say. Here's another push again. They're trying to quickly push it over. They're looking for a whistle. They don't get it. Inside pressure. Up and can't get it to go. Another cleanup opportunity. This time on the board for Anthony Barnes. The Bruins back up by 1.
That was a great pass underneath and just found the easy shot up and in, and Northrop's keeping it close.
Fortunate for Coach Merriman, he was trying to get a timeout.
11-10 advantage of the Bruins, and now they're trying to find their way back in. Quick jumper on the right side, can't get it to go. Rebound back in the hands of Miles Scott. Scott now continuing to push it forward. Scott looking inside, rolls it up and can't get it. Was looking to connect over with Harris, gets it back on the putback. And the Bruins now back up by 3, less than a minute to go here in the first.
Just sticking with it. You're back out in front.
Now the Generals trying to find a way to even this up at 13 apiece. Pressure on the inside. Nice kiss off the glass from Uriah Williams.
Like he was playing with a mini hoop.
1 point game, 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Chance again up the middle. Jumper on the way. Way off target for Isaiah Harris. And now the Generals looking for a chance. With 1 minute remaining. Less than a minute remaining here in the first. A little bump off the top. Going to go against Miles Scott. As we'll go against the Generals, 13-12 here in quarter number 1. So Eldridge is going to pick up that foul. That'll be team foul number 2 for the Bruins. Actually, Barnes is going to pick up that foul, I beg your pardon, with 16.8 left to go. Here's a push again from Atkinson. Long triple on the way. It goes.
Shooter shoot.
Tyree Eldridge again finding a way to get the job done. 5 seconds remaining. Now another push again. 2 seconds, 1 second. Long triple on the way. Can't get it to go. And that is how the first quarter will come to a conclusion. But just like that, it is Wayne 15, Northrop 13. And what we think could be a close one here tonight at Wayne High School. Back in a moment on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
We welcome you back inside. Second period getting underway. 15-13 advantage of the Generals. But Caden, as you mentioned in the timeout, a little bit of a different story last year with a lot of the same key players. Yet it feels a little different right now as the shot going to be off the mark, taken away by the Bruins.
Yeah, it wasn't too easy for the Bruins last year as Wayne won that one 81-47. Northrop's doing a good job keeping with the size that Wayne has, and we got a close one right now, so we'll see how it continues in the second quarter.
Yeah, part of the reason they've been able to do that is they've dominated the boards. They're holding their own inside. Size ain't mattering so far. They're just more physical.
Again, physicality is going to matter in this one. We've seen that happen, and again, spurts of scoring going 5 on, 5 off. We'll look to see if that continues. Number 12 now in, Jalen Jackson for Northrop. Isaiah Harris now with the ball. Also number 15 in for the Bruins, and Zach Darrow. So a few substitutions coming in on the board. This one taken away once more by Green. Green able to get it up, and in. A nice little steal and score again for the senior guard, and the lead by 4. Chance again moving forward. Up top, and got it to go. It's Anthony Barnes going with the back-to-back. So 2 quick layups here in the first minute of the second quarter. Quick cross-court pressure again. Picked up back by the hands of Atkinson. Atkinson 2-on-1. Looks to spit it up, can't get it. Rebound back in the hands of Northrop. Nearly bobbled out of the hands of Reese. Able to reset it. Reese inside the key. Able to spit this one out. Finds Darrow. Darrow, long triple on the way. It goes! In the hands of Isaiah Harris, and the Bruins back on top.
Both teams being super physical at the moment. It just seems like Northrop has just a little bit of a more edge over the Generals right now.
And it feels like the three-point edge has gone to Northrop here tonight. Quick jumper on the way from Green. Can't get it. Able to get the board in the meantime. Here's Booker. Booker able to go for the reset. Connecting back over to Eldridge. Eldridge again on the return. Eldridge gets it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Now back over to Barnes. 6:11 rating here in half number 1. Well, what has been certainly a fun one so far.
I think the story of this game right now is how Northrop is adapting to the size of Wayne. They're able to get the shot like this.
So that's going to be off the mark from Reese.
And they're able to continue to work down low and get the rebounds defensively. So a great effort and great job so far for Northrop.
Going to be another long triple off the mark from the hands of Atkinson. And you're right, Caden. I think, again, the ability to read off the size has been something Northrop has continued to do a good job at doing. And, again, a team that's been one off in terms you never know which team you're going to get. You could see one of the more dominant teams in the SAC, and then you could see a team just trying to do whatever it takes.
What a move inside.
Look at Anthony Barnes doing whatever it takes. He's got 11 right now with 5:21 remaining here in the second.
Just taking over this game for the Bruins.
Chance again now for Green as he's dribbling and taking his time. Green able to get this up top. Connects back over to Booker. Booker inside the paint. Gets the kiss off the glass and in.
So many of these Wayne shooters are so efficient from the mid-range. There's another example right there.
20-19, and they've done a great job of spreading the scoring out here tonight as Barnes can't get it to go. This one eventually deflected in time. Great move again from Jackson to Harris. And now Jackson looks to go for the fake. Nearly a draw contact to the inside from Jazz Booker. 2-on-1 pressure. Eventually Wayne going to get ticketed for it. As Atkinson's going to get the call. So Wayne's going to have their second team foul. Northrop still, I don't want to say you're necessarily looking for your first foul in the second, but nonetheless, a fairly clean but yet fairly physical game we've seen here tonight.
And that's really been the edge so far. When you're able to play physical yet not put yourself in any bad situations in terms of fouls, you're going to be set up for a lot of success the rest of the night. And there's another cheap one for the Generals.
Another reach-in going to go against LaShawn Green. So Green's going to pick up his first. That's already team foul number 3. So if you're the Bruins, you only got 2 more to go, and you're shooting free throws the rest of the way. At least in this half, we should say.
Just got to be careful.
Spit out again to Hasensall, former Bishop Dwenger player, now on the Bruins. Chance again now on the inside over to Reese. Reese able to get this one up and in. Near slam, but in and out. Barnes was looking for it, couldn't get it. Now another pick away for the hands of Green. Green able to pick this up, and it's a pickup from Hasensall on the seal. Now another chance moving forward to Robinson. Robinson can't get it to go. Barnes tried to get the hand, he couldn't get it. And the Generals now quickly taking it back. Here is Eldridge. Eldridge looks out, finds over to Green. Eldridge for 3. To fall short, back in the hands of Barnes. Open pasture now for Tonale Reese Jr. Can't get it, but draws the foul of what was a wild 45-second sequence of events.
Foul lets everybody catch their breath.
Nonetheless, the foul is going to be picked up against number 10 in Orion Bragg, the 6'4 senior, and we'll see Donale Reese Jr. back at the line. He's only got 2 tonight for the Bruins. Second shot falls in and out. Substitutions coming in. Cedric Robinson wearing number 0 on the board for Wayne. Number 4, Miles Scott returning for Northrop. Reese with an opportunity to try to extend it to a 2-point game. He's just got 2 tonight. Makes second. So again, the physicality is certainly on a breaking point, but right now for Wayne, already 4 fouls. And if you're Northrop, I feel like if you can draw that contact again early, make your free throws, that's where you can make a difference. But they've had trouble making those free throws, is what we've seen here tonight. Here's another push-up, not going to get it to go off the hands of Williams. And another breakaway picked up back in the hands of the Bruins. Here's Barnes, quick cross-court pass, and a reach-in going to be called against Robinson. And just like that, Northrop is going to be shooting free throws with the remaining 3:28 here in quarter number 2.
It's going to be really important shots as we keep going throughout the rest of the night. It looks like we're going to have a close one all the way through. Everybody's going to want to talk about the shots at the end, but the shots in the middle, those are ones that matter just as much.
Free throws certainly important, and 5 fouls already with still 3 minutes left to go. That might translate later down the road, so take care of it now while you're in the first half, and when it matters most, slow it down.
And again, it's those possessions, and again, just as you hear coaches talk, just make your free throws and everything's okay. They're kind of insurance points more so that if you can really kind of look at it in that direction. And especially if you can catch a team that's shooting cold from time to time, his free throws will matter more as he goes 1 of 2. In fact, Northrop 1 of 4 in the last 2 trips to the free throw line. So still a 1-possession game. Generals looking for a chance to try to even it up here. As they go back to Atkinson. Atkinson gets it down over to Jazz. Long triple on the way from Robinson. Can't get it. And a whistle in. Going to be fledged out of play. And off the hands of Isaiah Harris. So don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll get you caught up on other scores going on across the SAC. All of a sudden, a big night in the SAC with Northside getting the upset over Homestead and now making that race wide open. As Cedric Robinson able to get 2 in up on the board. The Generals trying to keep their hopes for 4 straight SAC titles alive. We'll get you updated on all the action coming up at halftime. Meanwhile, a reach inside for Harris. Here comes over to Robinson. Robinson spits it out. Back to Harris. Going to be way short and out of play. And you can see the student section throwing the air ball chant right back in the hands of Isaiah Harris.
Are those our fans down at the desk?
Wrong network. At least you don't have to pay to subscribe to us, but you can donate on Patreon, by the way.
They must be big fans.
Clearly. Here's Atkinson. Atkinson gets it outside, finds over to Bragg. Bragg can't get it off the board. Will be deflected out of play. Still going to stay in Wayne territory. 2:24 remaining. 1-point game, 22-21. And again, you could feel the tension. Maybe you could cut it with a knife here tonight. Williams gets it outside over to Eldridge. Eldridge again. Gets back over to Atkinson. Atkinson again up top, 2:15 remaining. Quick triple on the way, up and good.
From the big man.
Uriah Williams able to get it quickly on the board. And the Generals back on top by 2 with 2 minutes remaining here in the opening half. Now a push again on the opposite side as they look again, and a traveling violation going to be called against Scott. A costly travel against Scott.
Noise starting to ramp up in this gymnasium. They can make it real tough.
I think the little things from both teams is what's going to make this a storybook game. If you're able to take care of the little things now in the fourth quarter when it comes down to it.
Here's a quick shot on the way. Whistle going to be called against the Bruins, but an opportunity for Orion Bragg able to get it on the board. Well, the foul is going to be picked up on Anthony Barnes. That'll be his second, team foul number 1. But again, for the first time that we've seen, one of a few times we've seen tonight, Wayne going to the free throw line. Has the shot coming up and in for Bragg on the board. Well, don't forget, weather permitting, more games tomorrow night here on Summit City Sports. We'll have 4 games for you here on the network. Again, weather permitting due to snow or chilly temperatures. New Haven and Norwell, East Noble and Leo on the boys' side at 7:30. Angola taking on Bishop Dwenger on the girls' side at 7:30. And Northridge at Snyder at 7 o'clock. We'll also have Penn and Wayne, this same Wayne team, as an afternoon matinee for you at 3:30. So the Generals back up by 2 possessions, 1:26 remaining here in quarter number 2. Pressure again on the inside, eventually deflected away. Now fast break opportunity coming in for Williams, up and in! And it looks like we might get a flop warning called, and it certainly looks like it will be a flop warning. Actually, no, they don't. They pull it back for a second, but it looks like potentially Williams had a little bit of a lean on that point.
I think they stopped it for Akison down low. He's a bit slow to get up and didn't join the offensive party.
That's right. Thank you for that. So Akison down low. Couldn't tell if that was a flop or what was going on. So another reach in on the inside for Williams. The contact going to be drawn this time against Northrop with 1:02 remaining. As Harris is going to pick up his first personal, team foul number 2 with 62 ticks of the clock remaining here in the second. Now a quick pass to the inside, gets over to Atkinson. Atkinson can't get it to go. Eli was about to jump out of his seat. Foot again, still on the outside, able to get it off the glass and in. Tyree Eldridge now on the board. And just like that, the Generals on a quick 9-0 run here at the end of this second quarter. Can they continue to add on to it, or can Northrop find an answer? Here's Reese Jr. Reese gets it back over to Robinson up top. Robinson looks on the right side of the key, looks in to cut on the inside, able to get it up and in this time from Zach Darrow. So that stops the run, but not before 9 in a row for the Generals, with 20 seconds remaining here in quarter number 2.
You saw the momentum dip the other way. Wayne able to take advantage and grow the lead.
Atkinson now trying to at least hold out for the last shot to try to go in at the intermission with a 3-possession lead. Here he goes. 3 seconds, eventually picked away, over to Robinson. Robinson got to lob it up at the horn, can't get it. And that is how the first half will come to a close. But nonetheless, we've got ourselves quite an interesting one here, as you see number 4, Uriah Williams, and number 3 in Tyree Eldridge, each with 7 points on the board. It's Anthony Barnes leading the way for Northrop. He's got 11 at last glance of the 24, actually 10 at the last glance of the 24 for the Bruins as we go to the break. It's a fun one brewing here at the home of the Generals. We'll step aside for just a little bit, get you caught up on some of the other scores going on across the SAC here on a chilly night. Yes, it's cold outside, but the action continuing to heat up here at Wayne. Back in a moment on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St.
Halftime here at the home of the Generals, 30-24. An advantage of Wayne. Reminder, tonight's game on Summit City Sports is brought to you by the following, including, if we can find it here, the Big Eyed Fish Bar and Grill, a Fort Wayne staple. You enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment only at the Big Eyed Fish. By Tom Steele Tire, 2 locations best to serve you off North Clinton and West Jefferson. Tom Steele Tire, servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. By Altmiller Contracting, from bid to build, Altmiller Contracting has you covered. Visit them online at altmillercontracting.com. By Summit Volleyball, from Summit Volleyball, training and building the highest quality volleyball players from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm, the area's premier criminal defense firm. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the best defense. By Siaka Cleaning and Restoration, quality work, responsive service, and a commitment to people. That's what they're all about at Siaka Cleaning and Restoration. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis designed for your flexibility and convenience. Visit them online at online.sf.edu today to find out how you can complete degree programs in as little as 12 months. By TJW Industrial, the leaders in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, TJWindustrial.com. By the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with the district councils and affiliated local unions that help build Indiana, we are LiUNA. You can earn your edge this season thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge training program. Get your free evaluation right now at parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge. By Always 100 in the Academy, drills and skills, $10 for ages pre-K to 12th grade. You can freshen up on your basketball skills over at PSM Fieldhouse. Just $10 on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 5 to 6:30. And brought to you by Summit City Sports. Be sure to follow us on X, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, again, 30-24 is the score at the intermission. We welcome you back up top. Joe Northern, Eli Lawrence, Caden Linder. Again, taking a look at some of the other scores at the intermissions as it stands right now. They are halftime just up the road as Bishop Dwenger, Caden Linder giving a nice fist pump there. 40-30 over the Knights in the Battle of the Bishops going on over there. Over at Southside, it's Southside over Carroll, 49-35. They are at the end of the third quarter at this one. Concordia at Snyder, this one well in reach for the Panthers, 59-31. There at the end of the third quarter, actually starting the fourth quarter in that one. And Homestead and Northside, I don't know if we should say the score on this one, but we maybe should.
Over under 30-point lead.
Caden, would you like a guess on the over or the under on that?
I'm taking the over.
It is a 44-point lead in the second, 46-2.
Oh.
An advantage of Homestead over Northside. But we have to talk about that on the boys' side as we go into half number 2, because, again, this is now going to start playing a little bit of an impact as we're starting to see some of these scores come in. We're starting to see Snyder try to pull away from Concordia. We're seeing Southside pull away, but also Wayne now getting in there. It really kind of makes the SAC kind of an open grab as it stands.
Yeah, and it just makes things a lot of fun in the race. It looked for a split second there after Homestead beat Southside that they were going to kind of control their destiny and, work their way through the year and take it off, but not the case, as now they've dropped their last 3 and 2 of those in conference play.
And as we take a look at SAC play right now, meanwhile, Northrop hasn't won a game in SAC play as it stands so far, but they've done a great job of at least trying to find their way back into it. And Caden, you got to mention too, is that they've really done a good job of at least slowing down the tempo and playing to Wayne's size.
Yeah, that's a huge part in this game, and we've seen it so far. Able to get underneath and work through the Wayne defenses. Yeah, they have size, like you said, and Northrop's just done a great job finding the high percentage shots, high percentage looks, and they've kept it close. 6-point game right now, and we're just about underway in the third.
Well, if the scores continue to hold as it stands, Southside and Snyder would be tied at first at 5-1 apiece coming into, next week's play. But in the meantime, however, one thing to note, though, is that Wayne is only going to be half a game back at 4-1. They still have another league game they have to do. And with Bishop Luers in there, they would also be roughly a game back. Again, this is only their 4th SAC game that they're taking, or Luers, they're only their 4th SAC game on the schedule. So still a lot of basketball left to be played, but this could be the weekend that things really shake up in the standings, and this could be one that really makes things interesting.
And we're really getting to that point of the year. We're a couple couple months into this, and everything's going to get exciting. Everybody's playing their best basketball.
Barnes not able to connect on the opposite side. Gets it over to Eldridge. Eldridge can't get this one to go. You could see they were trying to go for the give and go back to Eldridge. Couldn't make it happen, but eventually picked back up by Wayne. And Atkinson able to draw it up on the right side. Atkinson lobs it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound back in the hands of Barnes. Barnes again continuing to keep it going. Now spits it back. Another chance. Jumper, 3. Atkinson can't get it. Rebound inside the glass, gets it up and in as Javante Eldridge gets it on the board.
Just going up strong and making the shot look too easy. Right over 2 defenders, and that's Wayne basketball for you.
It's 1 minute gone by here in quarter number 3. It's an 8-point advantage. Take it away again once more from the hands of Atkinson. Atkinson now connecting back over to Eldridge. Eldridge lobs it up, gets it up and in, and the foul. Uriah Williams on the board.
It's so hard to combat that 6'8" frame, and when he's soft around the rim, beautiful touch. Make those Bruins take a timeout.
And that's exactly what they're going to do here as they trail Wayne 34-24. Right now, as I should mention, by the way, on a 13-2 run since midway through the second. Can they try to combat it? Back in a moment.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
34-24 advantage of the Generals over the Bruins. We welcome you back up top. Joe Northern, Eli Lawrence, Caden Lender. We're having way too much fun up here, I can tell you that. And so far, these two teams having a lot of fun. The Generals really finding their groove since midway through the second, and an opportunity to try to go up by 11. And thanks to the man, again, with a 6'8" frame, and Uriah Williams already with 9 on the board. Make it 10.
He's just been able to work right through the Northrop defenders and using that size to his advantage, and has really helped Wayne so far start this third quarter.
Harris again able to lob this one up, just rims in and out of the glass. And a rebound back in the hands of the Generals. Here's Eldridge again, quickly chasing. Able to spit this one out, back again to Eldridge. Eldridge on the return, finds Green. Green can't get it to go. Eldridge again, triple, can't get it off the glass. And 2-on-1 pressure again from Atkinson.
And he sold the clip.
He did see it.
That was a nice pass from LaShawn Green.
Here's Harris now, able to get it back over to Reese. And Harris again looking to reset. Bruins down by 11. They're looking for their first league win of the year. And again, after a back and forth, really 12 minutes, Wayne has seemed to have the control. This one off the mark for Barnes. There's been back and forth, but since then, Wayne has seemed to have the control moving forward. Whistle contact going to be called. It's going to be on the floor. This contact was drawn well before the arm was in reach, but you can see the Wayne bench jumping up, hoping that was the case. Clearly that wasn't. But nonetheless, it's going to be on number 5 in Donnelly Reese.
Wayne's just adapted since that first quarter. Northrop playing with them really well to start the game, and seems like Wayne's found something that worked.
35-24. Little push on the inside. And a takeaway now back from Reese. Trying to redeem himself. Can't get it. They were looking for the hand up top. They didn't call it. They move on. Now another push again coming from the inside for Green. Green can't get it to go. Pinball's in on the inside. Eventually rebounded as they try to get past a slew of Generals. Now a slew of Bruins coming to the way for DeRoe. DeRoe gets it outside. Now sets over for Reese. Reese again on the reset. Long triple on the way. Can't get it. Rebound back in the hands of Atkinson. Atkinson now. One bounce pass up. Connects. Scores!
What a dish inside right there that was. Led to an easy and one call. And Wayne, they're rolling.
They have only allowed 2 Northrop points since roughly, let's say, 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes in the second quarter. and have just continued to ride the momentum in their direction. Now, all of a sudden, with a 13-point lead.
And Caden, you really hit on it earlier in the game. Both teams early on still feeling each other out, trying to get settled in. Northrop might have gotten there first, but Wayne has found a groove in its flow state at this point.
Shot going to be off the mark in the hands of Eldridge. Offensive board eventually deflected as they were able to find the tip. It looked like it came off Michael Griffin. So it's going to stay in Wayne territory. So a nice heads-up play of to hold your hands down and know what's going to go opposite side. Here's Eldridge again. Spits it out. Connects over to Atkinson. And the bank is open for the Wayne Generals.
Catching it in right now. Another one from deep. Here comes the full court press.
They're going to want to go for the jugular if they can. Here's an inside, goes over to Jackson. Jackson spits it up, can't get it to go. And a nice rebound back in on the opposite side. Gets it over to Atkinson. Atkinson lobs it up, can't get it. Rebound back in the hands of Thoreau. Now the Bruins got to try to find some answers. They're down 16 midway through the third. Push again, reach into the inside, no call. They say play on. Eventually deflecting, going to stay with the Bruins, but you got to think they were hoping for some contact.
Yeah, they were looking for it. Probably got a little bit, but enough of the ball caught by the Generals. They survive.
4:36 remaining here in the third. A 16-point advantage for Wayne, as they're on a 10-0 run to start the third and are on a 16-2 run overall. Make it 18-2 run, we should say. Quick jumper on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound back in the hands of Eldridge. And Eldridge again doing a great job of slowing down the tempo, resetting. Able to spit this one up. Can't get it to go, but eventually deflecting the other way. And again, really now we see not only the physical presence of the Generals, but now the ball IQ really starting to set in play.
Yeah, they've been able to find down low passes, just moving the ball efficiently, and it's definitely translated into this 40-24 lead for them.
Here's a quick jumper across the board. Can't get it. Nice kiss off the glass. That doesn't go. Will the third time be a charm? No, it won't. Will the fourth time be it for Williams? It doesn't. Steal away back in the hands of Griffin, but eventually picked up back by Wayne. And they're certainly letting them go at it here in quarter number 3.
Got to look at the spread out scoring amongst this Generals squad. Right now, Uriah Williams, he's got 10. Tyree Eldridge has 7, and then Javante Eldridge has 8. It's death by 1,000 cuts for these Bruins.
And it's certainly held up to that case so far. Again, the Bruins have not scored a point. And continuing adding on the board is LaShawn Green with a quick deuce. And actually a quick triple, mind you. Make it 43-24, and Northrop has not scored in over 5 minutes, 6 minutes of game time. I mean, we don't keep those numbers officially, but
I just think Northrop just lost a little bit of that spark. If you're coach right now, don't tell your team to not let off the gas. You had a great first quarter. Just got to continue that right in the second half.
And these are the kinds of things we see out of this Wayne program. It doesn't matter what kind of a start you get off to. They're going to get theirs, and they're going to get into a groove in this game. They've done it, and now their lead's up to 19.
3:15 remaining here in the third, as the Generals have really just seemed to take control for the past quarter or so. That man being a big part of it in LaShawn Green. Now he's got 8 on the board with 3 minutes to go. Robinson now able to set it up top. Spits it back over to Harris. Harris gets it out and away. Finds Scott. Scott again to Robinson. Robinson still looking in on the return. Trying to cross over with each other. Kind of hobbling all over each other in one way or another. But eventually going to be a jump ball.
Jump ball, possession, Wayne.
And right now, Wayne just out physicaling the Bruins. Early on, it was the other way around. They've woken up.
And certainly the Generals have found a way to not only command the game in their direction, but shut it down. And again, that's credit to head coach Anthony Brewer and company. And now knowing that they could be back in the driver's seat for a league title and maybe even try to go deep in postseason play, which, weirdly enough, only 5 weeks away come Sunday. Connection on the inside over to Eldridge. Can't get it to go. It looks like screen going to be called against Wayne, so an offensive going to be picked up against number 3 in Tyree Eldridge.
And armbar inside. It's too much extension. They're always going to catch it when you extend your arm.
And again, the arm bars have not been kind, and especially, again, despite how physical we've seen, you're going to get that whistle every time. Here's a chance again for Reese. Reese able to cut back over to Harris. Harris over to Robinson. Robinson now with Hesensall. Gets it over to Robinson on the right side. Bounce pass pressure. Can't get it up. Nice block in, but again, that little reach in contact going to go against Jazz Booker.
Physical basketball has been the story of this game. Both teams being physical, but that comes with foul trouble. Both teams in a little bit of foul trouble. You just got to hit your free throws when you get the opportunity.
No question. Another chance up on the board.
And then we got a final from Snyder and Concordia. The Panthers get it done. 69-52, a 30 ball from Xavier Wilson.
A nice 30 ball from Xavier Wilson in the W. And with that, we'd like to welcome those of you who may have been watching that game. We've had a good one here so far, but it's been Wayne continuing to battle back and just go on an absolute scoring run. Northrop just getting their first 2 points of the third quarter on the free throws. Another chance coming in. This one jumped up and got it to go. It's Jazz Booker yet again, and the lead extended to 21. And the Generals trying to pour it on late. Here's a push again from Scott. Whistle contact going to go against Wayne once more. And so both teams now even at 3 fouls a pop. And now 2 players with 2 fouls on the court as it stands, as you got Eldridge with 3 and Eldridge with 2, I beg your pardon, and Bragg with 2.
And this right now, the only source of income Northrop's got, other than the free throw line, they haven't been able to find anything.
Which you have to think it's just a wild turn of events, and again, just trying to hold on the gas. But again, if you don't feel like you've got the arm, sometimes it's tough to really try to combat, especially with the large guards in front of you.
Yeah, this defense for Wayne has really settled in the second half, and they've done a great job guarding these Northrop guards that want to go inside and make a play.
Let's see what they can do here. 1:21 remaining. 21-point lead advantage of the Generals. This one deflected inside, gets over to Robinson. And Harris now with an opportunity to reset. Almost a quick give and go from the hands of Akeson. Long triple on the way from Scott, can't get it. Still an offensive board kept alive now by Reese. Reese tries to go with a quick swish across, can't get it, but saved in the meantime from Scott as we hit 1 minute remaining here in the second. Nice cut again from the Twinger transfer and Hazensall.
Nice feed down low, able to find him wide open. He's just going to get the layup to go. The first field goal in the night in the second half for Northrop.
And a nice jumper on the way in the meantime from LaShawn Green. Lead back to 21. He enters the double-digit club with 10. So we'll get another whistle. With 35.3 remaining here in the third. And 2 shots upcoming now for Miles Scott. Foul's going to be ticketed to Uriah Williams. That'll be his first, team foul number 4. So again, another foul. It'll be free throws for the remaining 35.3 ticks here in this third quarter. And Northrop trying to continue to scrounge up some answers, but not able to do so. And again, it was a turbo clock loss last year. 81-45, I believe is what you said, Caden? But it was a turbo clock loss. We know that.
81-47.
81-47. See, we're close here. It's the great research staff here on hand here at Summit City Sports. Second shot goes up and in.
We got the people to do it tonight, too. Look, broadcast history for us. 3 guys.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Not us.
27 seconds remaining. Here's a pass inside over to Green. Able to connect up top, but a traveling violation going to go back the other way. And they'll set it back over to Northrop with 21.7 left to go. They'll get it in on the inside once more. Connects back over to Reese. Reese still settling it up top. Banked up by Booker. Hazensaw trying to continue to keep a hand on it. Looks on the left side, finds Harris. Harris, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Look jumper, Hazensaw for the triple. Can't get it to go, and that's how the third quarter will come to a close. But an explosive third quarter for the Wayne Generals as they find a way to lead by 20. Only up 6 at the break, but now up 20 as we head to the fourth here at the home of the Generals. Back in a moment on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a whole lot of thing and I come from study. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from study. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to sound harder than the street light. Ran the streets sometimes.
We go to the fourth as the Generals with a 20-point advantage over the Northrop Bruins, and Generals a possibility for them to try to go into first place, or at least half a game back into first place. And the SAC, Joe Northern, Eli Lawrence, Caden Lender. We do have some developments going on just up north the road on Calhoun as this one's deflected out of play, as it's Bishop Dwenger leading over Lurs 49-47.
If you're looking for a good game to tune in after this, that's the one for you.
2:56 left to go in the third. Tim Atkinson, the coach Keith Edmonds, have that one for you right now. As this one going to be rebounded from the hands of the Generals over to Green. Green looks on the left side. Gets inside the paint, can't get it to go. Nice kiss off the glass, won't get it on the interim. And finds Barnes. Got a 20-point advantage coming in the hands now at Donnelly Reese Jr. He's trying to find his Bruins to at least get ever so closer if they can, but again, the thing that we look back at as this shot's up and good for the hands of Barnes is just how quickly they were able to make something happen in the second and just control the third tempo in their direction.
And look, it's gut check time now for the Bruins. This is the lead you have to cut into.
Quick cut again now from Atkinson. Able to get this up and in. And it just feels like it's one battle after another tonight, is that Northrop throws something up, Wayne will give you 2 more blows after that.
And that's the kind of team they've been all season and over the past several years, as here they go again.
Another push again coming in from Atkinson. Can't get it. A nice cut up again up the middle. It's the putback buckets. I'd be interested to see what those putback numbers look like here tonight, because it feels like Wayne has certainly been dominating that as Griffin Jr. gets it up on the board. As we'll get a substitution coming in this time, Tyree Eldridge. And it looks like get another flop warning picked up too.
Not a good look if you're Wayne.
So again, you have the advantage, you have the lead, but you got to tone it down a little bit though.
All 3 quarters previous to this fourth one all add up now when it matters most.
Here's a quick kiss off the glass, back in for Javante Eldridge. Answering it right in up the middle to make it 55-33.
And now we're really starting to see the Generals use their size to the advantage. There's Uriah Williams inside collecting another 2.
And a nice kiss up in, just trying to shut down Northrop, but they can't do it thanks to Miles Scott, able to get the kiss up in the interim. For those of you who were just watching Carroll and Southside, we'd like to welcome you inside here at the home of the Generals. Foul is going to be picked up against Northrop. Waiting to see officially who that's going to be ticketed to. That'll be number 1, Anthony Barnes. And so again, fouls have not really been prominent here in quarter number 4. In fact, it's the first foul overall here in this fourth quarter. Chance again, cut in over to Eldridge. Eldridge can't get it off the glass. This one thrown up out of play. So it'll go back to the Bruins, but again, a 20-point mountain they have to climb late here in quarter number 4.
Wayne's got all the momentum right now, and Northrop's got to find a way to cut into it.
Here's the push again now coming in from Griffin Jr. Griffin gets it over to Harris. Harris can't get it off the rail. Now another chance upcoming. This one crisscross applesauce picked away from Miles Scott. Scott tries to take it himself, can't get it. No contact, they say play on. And eventually picked away by Reese Jr. Now another push away from Reese Jr. Finds Harris. Harris can't get it to go. Eventually ends up back in the hands of Scott. Scott can't get it. And back in Wayne territory.
A wild sequence, but Wayne's physical presence just offsetting the shots a little bit. They don't have to get up in contact. It's just enough to throw off the shooter.
You just got to be able to close the lead down, with just 5 minutes left to go.
22-point lead advantage of the Generals. And again, it's just been back and forth we go, but the Generals able to get more of the putbacks that have really found a way to silence Northrop, or have they? As Anthony Barnes hits the triple. 4:44 remaining in the fourth. This one deflected way out of play. We're going to stay with the Generals, and Barnes taking a little bit of a hit there, a little slow to get up, but eventually back on his feet. So again, upcoming routes for these two teams. Well, we'll tell you about that whenever we get a chance. Able to push this one in over to Barnes. Finds Green. Green jumper. Buckets.
A nice move from the senior. Give him 13 on the game.
Sean Green able to connect again from the triple, and the lead up to 22 with 4:18 remaining here in regulation. Jump on the left side. Can't get it to go. Eventually picked away. Now back in the hands of Scott. Scott can't get it. Now picked away from Harris. Harris lobs it over. Tries to connect to Griffin. That won't go. And the Generals quickly taken back as we go over the halfway mark here in the fourth. And LaShawn Green doing a great job of continuing to keep that momentum in his direction. Nearly trying to go back-to-back for threes. Couldn't get it. Picked away. Jumper. Can't get that one to go. And a reach over potentially going to be called, and it will be this time against Javonte Eldridge. Just found a way just to kind of pop it in right in the face of Donnelly Reese. So that'll be his second. Team foul number 1.
I got a score update for you, but I don't know if you're going to like it.
Oh, boy.
79-4, Homestead after 3.
Jaron, we feel for you, my guy.
How?
That's an all Division I starting 5 there for you over at Homestead.
Nice cut up the middle, up and in for Tyree Eldridge again. And the lead extended to 24, 62-38. And the possibility of the Generals hitting the number on both sides, or well, one team hitting the number on one side, one hitting it on another, is certainly a possibility with 3:15 left to go. So again, the two games that are in progress outside of Homestead and Northside. Of course, if you want to go catch that game, Jaron Matheny will take you the rest of the way on that one. But also Bishop Dwenger and Bishop Lurs, a fun one brewing off the corner of Lafayette and near Calhoun. A near dunk opportunity, but a nice jump block going to be deflected out of play. We'll look to see if contact will be drawn, and it will be. And it's going to go against Anthony Barnes.
Look, we're going to get one of those later in the game.
And you know this place is going to erupt when it happens.
I'm going to erupt when it happens.
For those of you capping memes, make sure you just cap the last 5 seconds of what just happened there.
Yes. Lures takes a 53-52 lead, 119 in the third. That's going to be a fun one.
Tim Atkinson, Keith Edmonds, Gavin Wirt with you on that one So be sure to head over there as soon as this one is done if you're still joining us here. As that's certainly also going to turn the top of the table upside down.
Yeah, Lou, we're sitting at 2-1, I believe. Only one loss in the SAC. So if Dwanger is able to come out back in front, it's going to really shake up things going with 5 weeks left to play.
And also, too, if Lurs gets the win that puts them at 3-1, should Wayne win this, they're at 4-1. You have two at top at 5-1. It's going to get wacky.
You also have Carroll at 2-1.
You have them at 2-2 with Southside winners tonight, actually.
That's correct.
So this one will be deflected out of play. So now with the Panthers and the Archers, now potentially the Generals and Knights. Oh my.
Just what you want to see at this point in the season.
2:44 remaining in this one. It's been a second quarter and really second half of Wayne resurgence that's made the difference here tonight. As it goes back into Jalen Jackson. Jackson gets over to Darrow. Darrow can't get it, and a whistle will be called. 2:29 remaining here in this one, and nonetheless, it's been kind of a clean game for both sides. But again, the one thing I would look and go back to is that the fouls that Wayne accrued early on did not capitalize on the free throws. I think that's one thing I've noticed that Northrop could have really capitalized on a little bit more.
And I think another thing with that is not only did they not capitalize on the free throws, but when they had momentum, they didn't make it. They didn't take advantage of taking a bigger lead.
And physicality really in this second quarter and second half by Wayne has overshined this Northrop team. A great first quarter from Northrop, just unable to close it out when it matters most.
Opportunity again for Zach Darrow, the 6'4" sophomore forward. Can't get it to go. It does get it to go, but just one. 24-point game, 2:20 remaining. Nice kiss off the glass, can't get it. Rebound back in the hands of the Bruins and continuing to try to show some fight, but again, could be a tale of too little, too late. This one off the glass in hands of Harris. Won't get it. Generals now quickly moving back the other way. 2:01 remaining here in the fourth. Long triple on the way. Can't get it. It was off the hands of Robert Lane, but could not get it to go. And the clock continuing to run. Quick push on the left side for the hands of Hazensaw. Hazensaw can't get it, but a nice return back up and in from the hands of number 0. Which we do not have him listed in the Northrop book, but nonetheless, a 22-point game. Wayne likely going to hang on. That's been a reason why tonight, too.
That was nice. Just a little shimmy, shimmy, step back. Bang.
A nice touch on it, and yeah, it just goes right in.
It's LaShawn Green certainly making his case for your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game with 16 on the night, with $1:22 remaining here in quarter number 4. And of course, at the conclusion of the game, we will have that Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, but you can see Coach Anthony Brewer taking out his main guys and knowing that his team is back in the hunt for that SAC title for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, that was the tip of the cap to this one. Great job from Wayne in the second half to overcome adversity in the first quarter that they had. Job well done.
A nice block again, this time coming in for the JV player. That was Ducky Ash. Ducky Ash for 3! Bang!
Bedlam!
And the crowd erupts on the 3 from the freshman.
You love to see the young guy get involved.
Can he do it again?
You know they'll go nuts. They'll go nuts for him. And Cordell Derrick, he doesn't get it. Derrick able to get a hand on it. The student section, they've been electric all night here tonight too. Long triple. Can't get it. That one off the hands of Lane. Eventually picked back up by the Bruins. 25 seconds remaining. Cut again on the inside. Able to lob it up. This one going to be deflected. Going to stay with the Bruins. You can hear the ESPN desk chant, "He's a freshman. He's a freshman." Let's go back. Well, let's not take a look at it again because we're going to get back in progress, but we will, because that one's off the back and they'll try it again. Let's take a look at that again one more time from Ducky Ash. Able to connect. And just a long step back, too. My goodness. Go off, young man.
Little sidestep. Nice.
A special young player for this Wayne team.
And clearly the Generals, they've always had something cooking here, but you got to think, just when you think you're out of it, you find your way back in. And that has certainly been the case, not only tonight, but potentially what we could see for the rest of the way. Of course, quick turnaround for them. They welcome Penn tomorrow. Thad Goff will have that for you coming up at 3:30 right here from Wayne High School. A matinee effort for you. And then we go 4 ways at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. This one up and in. Back for the Bruins, but not going to matter. It's a 46-69 win, advantage of the Generals. And they get the job done thanks to a resurgent second half effort between these two teams. And Wayne improves to 9-5. Northrop will fall to 5-11. And now those SAC standings starting to shake up a little bit as we go into the month of February.
Yeah, it's really showing what teams are going to be really impactful going into February, and then the teams that are going to have to work their way back up. But a great job by Wayne, able to overcome adversity from that first quarter, and they came back and they show why they're a top team in the SAC.
You guys said it best. I mean, this Wayne team, we all thought, maybe they won't have it this year. They're still back at the top of that SAC race. They're every bit as good as they have been, and they want to get back to the top of the town.
And you got to think that's going to happen at some point as you see a jersey exchange going on between some of the key players, and rightfully so. Tyree Eldridge had a great game. Javante Eldridge had a great game. And so did Michael Griffin Jr. But I think I got to give our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game tonight. It's got to go to LaShawn Green with some of the big shots to really try to push Wayne out of sight, out of mind at that point.
And one of the best shooters that you're going to see in this area. He's just so calm, so confident. Everything he does is meticulous, and he knocks it down. Heck of a player.
And he makes a big play when it matters most. Huge second half from him, and Wayne's able to overcome a very rough first quarter. Great job by the Generals.
While we have you both, I know you both are going to be on games tomorrow. Let's go ahead and just talk about those real quick while we have a little bit of time. Caden, I'll let you go first. Angola and Bishop Dwenger, you've got that over at the home of the Saints at 7:30 tomorrow night.
Yeah, Angola, one of the better teams in the area, but Bishop Dwenger, watch out for them. They are very good in February, but it's going to be an interesting matchup between the two. You're going to want to check out that one.
Eli, you've got the boys' side, East Noble and Leo. What you got?
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. They're two very similar teams in a sense. They've got the pieces there. It's just been really hard for both of them to put it together. I expect a really high-quality basketball game. Alex Scott and Nolan Heitschuh going at it.
Guys, I enjoyed this. Let's do this again sometime, shall we?
We oughta.
Let's go.
Your final tonight, Wayne takes care of business over the Northrop Bruins 69-46. Again, you'll see these guys tomorrow on the air, East Noble and Leo, Angola at Dwenger. Go ahead, tune in right now. Another great one brewing as it's Bishop Dwenger and Bishop Lurs on the boys' side as they are just starting the fourth quarter. Tim Atkinson, Keith Edmonds will take you the rest of the way. For all of us here at Summit City Sports, Joe Northern, Eli Lawrence, Caden Linder saying so long for the home of the Generals, where they win it by 23. So long.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of